Hi, I'm Bob Hupp, the Rep's Producing Artistic Director, and welcome to the announcement of our 2016-17 season. It's a great season, great storytelling on our stage. I know you won't want to miss our 41st season. What I'm really excited about are the great directors who are coming together to bring stories to life on our stage just for you. We kick things off in September, and I want to notice that we're opening a little earlier next year. We're opening on Labor Day weekend. And what a great way to spend Labor Day weekend coming down to see Monty Python's Spamalot at Arkansas Rep. This is truly one of the funniest musical comedies I have ever seen anywhere. If you're a fan of Monty Python, I know you're going to like our production of Spamalot. It's directed by Melissa Rain Anderson. Now you'll know Melissa because she directed our production of Disney's The Little Mermaid at the holiday time last year. Melissa directed an amazing production of Spamalot last year at the Jiva Theater in upstate New York, and I know she's going to bring that great storytelling, that sense of fun and discovery to life on our stage when Spamalot opens on Labor Day weekend. We follow Spamalot with one of the most powerful plays ever written for the American stage. One of my favorite playwrights is Arthur Miller, and one of my favorite Arthur Miller plays is The Crucible. I think The Crucible is particularly timely right now as it explores the sense of truth and honesty and deception that sometimes accompanies public life. It's directed by Paul Barnes. Paul is new to the Rep, but I've been familiar with Paul's work for many years, and I've looked for an opportunity to get Paul to direct here at the Rep. The Crucible is the perfect story for Paul to bring to life. This powerful, hard-hitting American drama will be here in the fall. I know you won't want to miss it. The holidays are our favorite time of year at Arkansas Rep because we create family plays, plays that allow you to make the Rep a part of your holiday tradition, a time when you can get together with family and friends and colleagues and come down and enjoy a night at the theater with Arkansas Rep. Our holiday show for the 16-17 season is the classic A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story is one of our favorite movies. It's become a part of my family's tradition, and I know it's probably a part of your family's tradition too. It is a beautiful, wonderful, funny, heartwarming play. You'll shoot your eye out if you miss our production of A Christmas Story this holiday season. Join us. It's directed by Mark Shanahan. Now, Mark directed Peter and the Starcatcher for us just a few months ago. I loved his sense of storytelling and his sense of fun. I know A Christmas Story is the perfect story for Mark to bring to life on our stage for you and your family at the holiday time. We're trying something a little different in our 41st season. We're putting our big musical in January. Usually our big musical happens a little later in the spring, but the calendar wants us to create a musical in January of 17, and that musical is the musical comedy A Sister Act. I have loved A Sister Act since it first opened on Broadway several years ago. You know, I bet you saw the movie with Whoopi Goldberg, and that story, that sense of fun will have you up from your seat and dancing in the aisles. Equally exciting, the Rep's founder, Cliff Fannin Baker, will direct A Sister Act for us this winter. Sister Act will lift you out of the winter doldrums and have you dancing in the aisles. I know you'll love it. In the spring, we open a play that you may not have heard of. It's called Jar the Floor, and it's by Cheryl West. It was written in the 90s, and it is one of the most powerful African-American stories we've ever seen on our stage. And it's directed by Gilbert McCulley. Gilbert is one of our favorite directors here at Arkansas Rep, and he's directed so many of our most popular plays, like The Piano Lesson, and Fences, A Soldier's Play, and G's Bend. I know that you will welcome Gilbert back to our theater, and I know that you will enjoy the powerful, sometimes funny, always memorable Jar the Floor. We wrap up our season with one of the most popular musicals ever written for the American stage, and that's Godspell. Now, you may think you know Godspell because you've seen it in other theaters, perhaps your school has done it, your church group, but this is a Godspell like you've never seen it before. Come down and see Arkansas Rep create Godspell, directed by Donna Drake, who so wonderfully brought to life Mary Poppins, and featuring Two Ring Circus, the stars of our production of The Little Mermaid. They, together, are creating a story of Godspell like you've never seen it before. I invite you, all of you, to join us and rediscover Godspell for the first time this year as we wrap up our 41st season. Thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks for joining us as a season subscriber. It's the best way to see the plays and musicals that I've just outlined for you over the course of tonight's announcement. I know you will enjoy taking the journey with us. Please join us. We'll see you at the Rep.